Wednesday morning means a visit with the Venango Area Chamber of Commerce, and Susan Williams joining us. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great.
Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Thank you. Oh, my favorite meal of the year.
Oh,
Can't
isn't
wait
it?
to stuff that turkey tonight.
We were talking about that. It's great in the sense that it's, of all the holidays, it seems like it's the least stressful.
I think you're right. Yeah, we find it a easy meal to prepare. We actually get together with about 50 family members for a potluck.
Wow,
so
50.
It's a really great tradition where we've got several generations that meet up at a social hall. So we just get to do our piece. This year, we're stuffing the turkey.
Now, for 50, how many turkeys are you going to prepare? Two.
There will be two. Yeah, we just do one of them. But it's a great event. And, of course, there's a lot of strategizing that goes on after dinner about Black Friday shopping. I won't be doing that this year. We'll be getting outside this year.
Very nice. Well, with these temperatures.
Oh, it's going to be a perfect day to get out and take a hike or a bike ride, or enjoy maybe our last chance to enjoy some of our trails on a beautiful day. And then I'll be strategizing for Small Business Saturday.
It's funny because I'll talk to people who do the Black Friday thing, and they happen to enjoy it because they're going with friends or family.
For sure.
And it's fun for them. It doesn't matter if they get anything or not, but just that rush of being out there.
I've found in recent years when I last did it, it's been a few years since I went out on Black Friday, but that was kind of my attitude too. If I actually could go without any real goal of getting any deal or anything, and then went kind of with a smile and a happy attitude, a full cup of coffee, and watched for people who needed a little help, to run and get something in an aisle that they had missed, or to help someone with their shopping cart, you really can spread a lot of good cheer on that day, and kick off your holiday season feeling really good about helping others. Because we know, especially a lot of young moms and dads, they're stressed because to stretch their dollar for the holiday season, they feel like they need to get out that day. So it is a fun day to be out and about.
What a good way to spend your time that day too.
Yeah, I've had some great experiences with that.
But at the same time, these retailers know that they need to keep those discounts low all month long to keep traffic coming into the store. So
yeah, I think we've all found that sometimes after we miss the Black Friday sale, that there was a better sale just around the corner. So I certainly would caution everyone to take care of that. But there's a lot of fun family bonding going on. I know some of our extended family really make a great day and night of it.
That's right. And that leads into, as you say, Small Business Saturday.
Yes, and I'll tell you, last year was the first time I really was involved. The Oil City Main Street program became the kind of touch point in Oil City for the program, and I even helped ahead of time last year, going out, meeting with the small businesses for a picture, because it became a kind of social media event as well. And that day, when I was out across the communities to our small businesses, they said the promotion had made a noticeable difference for them from years past. So that is my new tradition. I'll probably try to start the day at a small business coffee shop or restaurant and get fueled up for the day, and then make my way around. And it's just not that hard to get into most of our small businesses and pick up at the very least a stocking stuffer or a small gift item. And if you really want to support business, write out that check to put in your new kitchen or buy your new couch, or one of those more expensive considerations. But do it local.
Well, you're right, because that's another stress during the holiday season is, I've got family coming in, or I've got friends coming up that I haven't seen in 20 years. And
need a bigger couch.
Or, after 10 years of this one, there's holes everywhere. We need to upgrade ourselves.
I am there.
So you spend time jumping up and down on that couch.
We do. Yeah, so I think that's a great day to really show local support. We talk about buy local all year long. It is the mantra of chambers across the country. Understanding that we're in a global world now. We all have active Amazon accounts. There's times when you just really need it in 2 days, and you need a specific product. Particularly teenagers, will hear people say they're really hard to buy for because they want an iPod, or they want some pair of jeans that you can't get locally. Got it. I understand that. But what teenage girl would not like you to throw in a massage at one of our local spas, or a haircut, or go into one of our office supply stores? Howman & Woods downtown is a great store to get some interesting pens and markers. Everybody's coloring books now. So there's lots of opportunity to kind of enhance your holiday by showing that you support local.
Yeah, there's a lot of odd little things, well, maybe not odd, but unique, that you can find by dropping into a local store.
Yep.
That you might not find someplace else.
Yeah, make it your commitment, if you do nothing else on Saturday, to visit one small business that you haven't visited in the last year and see what's new in there. And if there's nothing new, let them know, hey, there's nothing new in here. I'd like to be coming into your business, but I need to know that you're
well. A lot of
keeping up with
times,
times.
somebody will walk in and not find what they're looking for, and they walk right out
Instead of asking,
yeah. Like, hey, because a lot of times folks will either carry something and maybe they sell out of it, or it's back ordered.
Yep.
So just ask.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that we know about most of our small businesses, particularly those that have been in business for a long time or are so new that they still have great passion for what they do, is they are the experts. So when you're ordering things or you're going out of town to a big plaza, you're more likely to talk to someone that's not going to know about the product you're looking for. And those small business owners tend to know their products and services really well. So start the dialogue with them, letting them know what kind of things you're looking for. They want to know.
It's great you bring that up, because you're right. A lot of these folks worked for somebody or spent years in the trade, and they say, you know what, I can do this myself, or I can do a side business, and they have the experience.
Yeah, we all know we want the convenience and that expertise of our small businesses right in our communities, but they can't stay there if we're not supporting them. It's worth spending a little bit of extra if you can. We'll offset those Black Friday shoppers that are out there for the deal. Kind of make an investment in your community by making a habit of stopping in those small businesses.
And if you patronize them enough, they get to know you well enough. They kind of know what you're looking for,
do.
too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they do. Yeah, I think it's an important thing that we do, and again, it fits with the chamber, but it also fits with what we hear that the community wants.
Well, and Mark brings up a great point. A lot of these small businesses understand their own community. Mm-hmm. So somebody will walk in and like, oh boy, I really like this. Okay, well, what can you do now? Let's set up a payment plan. Let's, I will work with you. Thank you for coming in. And I'm not saying everybody does this.
No, but a good many will.
But yeah, you can't walk into a big box store, and have that done.
Well, you might be able to get a payment plan, but you're going to end up losing that deal you thought you
right.
got.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have great small businesses all throughout Venango County, and there's another idea. If you feel like you kind of just need to leave home, go to one of the other neighbor communities here in Venango or Crawford counties. I'm making some appointments with Krista. I'll be in Meadville in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to plan a day around visiting some of the restaurants and stores while I'm there. It's not like it's that far away, but we all know how busy we are. I mean, the reality is, especially as it gets colder, we have a tendency to get from point A to point B and as quickly as possible get back to point A. So when we have the chance to get a little bit out of our zone, we should take advantage of that and understand that supporting the communities around us is really important as well.
And it's nice because this time of year, businesses have already begun decorating, so it's not just it's also some sightseeing. You get to see some of the decorations and the holiday cheer. Now, let's kind of break this up because there's multiple spots in the area. So if somebody wants to maybe visit businesses in Oil City, where should they park? Can they just?
There's we could. That could be another whole discussion because there's certainly people that have a memory for a day or a month when parking was difficult. But there really is plenty of parking. When there's not, that's good news because there's a lot going on. But on-street parking right down Seneca Street has been very good, recently, particularly on weekends. You might have to walk a block and around on Elm Street. There are municipal lots as well. We all know the parking garage is off limits right now. But if it's really nice, like it's supposed to be on Friday or Saturday, come over by the chamber, look at our beautifully decorated window, and it's just a short walk across the bridge to get over town. A great stop right now is the Transit Gallery, just reopened with some new management, and it just looks like a new place. It's a really lovely place to buy locally created art. South Side, same thing. There's plenty of on-street parking. Can't speak right now for what the policies are on ticketing over the holidays, but just to be safe, throw a quarter in the meter, and that should get you a couple of hours and tickets.
And there's a variety of businesses on both sides.
There are any number of really interesting places. When I think about that, kind of extra gift giving, I mentioned the gallery, I mentioned Hamina Woods, Butler's Candies on the south side. You just can't beat. I mean, who doesn't want
That's a cool
little
place to drop
box
into.
of candy? They've got all kinds of novelty items. Spilling the beans, there's a great place to start the fueling up process I talked about in the morning. Grab some light breakfast there at Famore's. Spilling the Beans has all kinds of gift items, so I've often found that's a really convenient place to just jump in and top off a gift.
And then on the way to Seneca, there's a lot of great stops there. There's a cool, the Warehouse Mall's there. You've
That's
got some,
right.
Great restaurants along the way. You get into Seneca, and again, wonderful shopping opportunities.
Yeah, the Farmer's Daughter, mostly food items, but some other items too. That's one of the newer businesses out there in Seneca. Deer Creek Wine, right on the way. A good extra little bottle of wine and something.
Well, a lot of these businesses have holiday hours. Will they be open a little later?
I think so. I mean, that's a really important thing for those that are in business that are listening to understand is we want to know when you're going to be open. And so if you have a website, your hours should be updated on there. If you're changing your hours or your days open, please update your website and your Facebook page, or your Facebook page if that's all you have. I think a lot of us are going straight to Facebook to find out. And of course, when you pull up a Facebook page for a business, it'll tell you if it's open or closed at the current moment.
Yeah.
So that's a really efficient way to let people know, what your hours are, and if you have specials, if you have something going on, if you're running some kind of, with restaurants, it's foods, with your other things, if there's something you're doing.
And take
a picture of it.
You mentioned the wine. I mean, wine makes a great gift. It also can help you get through the holidays.
It's true.
It does. It does.
One of the things I was just thinking too is the local businesses and shops can kind of serve the person who is a little bit more of an impulsive buyer too.
Yep. Or last minute buyer.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's see, Christmas is on a Friday this year, so I think on Thursday you'll be able to run around and grab all those gifts at the last minute.
I push it, but I never push it that far.
Good.
Because we have our own,
But if you do, we'll help you. Just call me up, and I'll tell you where you need to go to grab those last minute items. I'll be happy to be your shopping advisor. We came through Franklin the other night, and I unfortunately missed light up night as I was out of town visiting my son. But you want to get in the spirit. You just drive through downtown Franklin at night. The big tree has been lit, and the shops are all decorated up. It's beautiful. And by this weekend, you'll come into. I guess it's next week that when you come into Oil City, the tree will be lit in Town Square. So.
And that's what the Christmas Past.
Yes, Christmas Past is the first weekend of December. There will be the craft shows, and there's things going on all over town. So you can pop on the Oil City Main Street website to see a calendar of events. We'll have that posted on our website as well, on our calendar of events, and. There are schedules all over town. I'll bring you some next week.
Yeah, that'd be great. Again, and this is a time to pull a community together and just show support not only to the businesses but to the folks doing other things, yourself, the folks with the Main Street program. There's a lot of people working really hard to make this stuff happen.
Well, people are balancing their own families coming into town and wanting to keep their own personal traditions, but trying to keep those community things going as well. So it's a really good time to kind of look out into the community and see who could use an extra hand or just a word of support. There was a big water break this week right by the Salvation Army. It flooded there. They were prepared for their Thanksgiving dinner. You think about the men that were down working on the water leak all weekend. And, of course, people are upset about the road. Well, it's going to be an inconvenience, but think about those who are really personally
impacted.
impacted.
The Salvation Army itself is really hurting, too.
Yeah, so it's a great time to drop your change or better yet, a few bills in the Salvation Army bucket. They have such impact on our local community. Really important time to support them and all the nonprofits. I just want to top off my gift giving idea with, if you just have someone that's really hard to buy for, either buy them a friendship, a membership to one of the Friends groups, Friends of Drake Well, Friends of the Libraries, or buy them a membership to one of our local health clubs. Those are some great ideas that anybody can use.
That's a great idea. And Mark actually reminded me of something, and I'm not sure if this is something that you would sort of watch over or if somebody else does, but you go into a place and somebody's especially this time of year, ringing a bell or sitting out there asking for a donation for certain causes. How do you know which causes are legit? Do you have any idea if somebody calls the chamber and says, hey, somebody's sitting out of this place, is it okay to donate? Is it
We
local?
certainly have some sense of that, and would be happy to do our best to find out if it's someone really kind of obscure. But a lot of the fundraisers will check in with us, so there's a good chance that we'll know, or that if we know, we can let people know. We want you to support good fundraising efforts. There are any number of them. Some that are supporting specific people who are going through tough times, and others that are a larger outreach to, the Toys for Tots is collecting toys for kids right now. We know that's a good program, and we would encourage people to support those things and do it in the name of someone you need to give for, if you can. That's a great way to touch the community.
Absolutely. And the chamber itself has some really cool items that folks can come in and look at.
We do. If you're looking to send some Oil City items, we've got some great hats and T-shirts and sweatshirts. They're very popular. We can get those all put together for you. You can stop at the chamber from 9 until 4:30, Monday through Friday. We are going to close down at the end of the day today and be closed through the weekend. So Dottie and I both have family traditions we're going to keep up with over the holiday. But if you think you're needing something over the weekend, I'll be local. So give me a buzz today at the chamber, and I can always try to arrange for a meetup or have something ready for Monday morning.
And you have a pretty good selection there, too. There's all sorts of things.
Yeah, we have mugs and I think we probably have 35, 40 different items that you can select from.
And Monday is Cyber Monday, and there are a lot of businesses, local businesses, who have an online presence.
Yes. Well, we certainly have an active online presence, but as far as our store goes, we primarily use that for membership. So, hey, we would encourage, one of the best decisions you can make on Monday would be to join the chamber online when you're cyber shopping. Do you have a favorite business that you've noticed hasn't taken that step to join the chamber? Suggest to them that maybe your gift to them will be to help them with chamber membership. But we certainly could, on a phone call, send something out. We don't do a lot of mailing, but if someone really, really, really wants that hat and T-shirt, we can make arrangements to get a parcel out before the holidays.
There you go. Now, next week is, I can't believe this, the All Chamber Christmas event at Cross Creek. Can you believe that? Wednesday.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
A week from today.
We have been receiving lots of reservations. That'll be a great event. So we invite chamber members to join us, along with the Franklin and Titusville and Meadville chambers will be there. So typically we have a couple hundred people. We're going to actually kick off that evening a little early at 4:30. We're inviting people to come and be there as the winners of the Get on the Trail contest are announced. The Oil Region Alliance has this contest that's been going on for several years now, and it invites businesses that are trail related to apply for the contest, and then they receive grants.
And they've had winners all over the region.
They have, yes. I think this is the third or fourth year, and there's some great projects that have gone on. Some very, very visible, and others just impacting the experience the trail users have when they come. Yes, they stretch from Titusville to Emlenton the whole way along our regional trail. So we're really excited to find out who the winners are this year, and I know they'd like your support in coming to to Cross Creek at 4:30 to be there for that presentation. Then you can stick around and have a drink and some eats and visit with friends during the mixer. That's from 5 to 7.
Yeah, that's just a really good time.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to wear and be festive.
It's like going to the ball.
It'll be fun. It is one of our favorite events in the year.
I know that Titusville and Meadville do a chamber Christmas event afterwards, a week after. Will you guys have some sort of a get-together?
We started a few years ago, really with the help of Hot Pepper Catering. Dottie told us she'd like to have a mixer and would like to find a good venue, and we said, how about the chamber? So we have teamed up for a holiday open house on the 17th, and that will be in the evening. Actually, we start that about 4 o'clock for those who just want to kind of roll in at the end of their day from work, come in, grab a drink and some eats, and we'll be there till 7. So we'll have the office spruced up a bit, and it's our chance to just kind of wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. You can come and stay the whole time, or you can stop in and out just like any mixer if you just want to come in and drop off some Christmas cheer.
In and out for a few minutes.
Yeah. So that'll be a nice event, Thursday the 17th.
Alrighty. A lot going on. This is a fun time of year. And it's hard, because it can also be a very stressful time of year for folks. But there's a lot of options, and when it comes to small business and getting through the holiday season, a call to the local chamber, to yourself, for some advice is always a good thing.
Yeah, Dottie and I love to shop, and we love to see people happy. So if we can be helpful in leading you to something you're looking for, we will do our best. And obviously, we really would love to see you doing business with chamber members. We'd like you to remind people that you support the chamber, and those that aren't part of the chamber, encourage them that they might want to do that. But more importantly, we really want you to support local business. So regardless of member or not, please think about shopping local this year.
Susan, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. What are some traditions that you have at the house?
Well, our biggest tradition is to leave the house.
There you go.
and to go out to, again, to the community center. And one of the things we'll probably do tonight is go through family pictures and look for some pictures from the past that we can share with everyone else.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a really great thing to do. And we have had a tradition when the weather's nice to get out and take a walk and kind of walk off some of that turkey and enjoy the the beautiful day. And of course, I think last year we were shoveling snow on Thanksgiving, so it's going to be nice to have such a beautiful year this year.
White meat, dark meat?
Dark meat.
What kind of pie?
Pecan.
Was that 2 pecans this week?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, there's not too many pieces of pie I'd push away. But
Well, yeah.
but that would be my favorite.
Pumpkin is still the staple for me. I can't wait to
Yeah, we love pumpkin pie.
eat into that. All right. Susan, have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And we'll
forward to
see
next
you.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, that'll be the big mixer.
Yep. We'll be all
I
excited.
can't believe that. Was that the 2nd of December?
Yes.
Wow. Crazy. All right, Susan, thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
All right. Final look at news coming up next.
You